Alright guys, welcome back to another YouTube video, another TTM. I believe this is TTM number 6. And we've got 3 returns this evening, including an 8x10 photograph and 2 card returns. So we'll just get right into it. Let's get started. First one return is from Provo, Utah. This is a great signer, former Pittsburgh Pirate, I'm sure. And middle infielder for about 11 years. Yeah, there he is, Vance Law. Signed 2 1989 Fleer cards, 2 of 2. I sent him 2, he signed 2. Look at that signature. That is just beautiful. Perfect. Blue Sharpie. Perfectly legible. He and his father, Vern Law, are fantastic signers. Very dependable. Very clear autographs all the time. And I've got the return. I think it is from his father because it's also from the Provo, Utah postmark. But Vance Law, let's talk about him first. Vance was a middle infielder for about 10 or 11 years in the major leagues. He was drafted by the Pirates, of course, where his father played, and also played for the Cubs, as you can see here in this 1989 card, and also played for the White Sox for a few years in the early to mid-'80s, 82, 83, 84 for the White Sox. Then he went to the Expos, and then he played for the Cubs. And I believe this year in 1988, statistics on the back of this 89 Fleer card, I think that's the year that he made the All-Star team as a third baseman for the National League that year. Always very dependable, returning. And sometimes, you know, Vance Law is never going to make the Hall of Fame. He was a very dependable player, second base, shortstop, third baseman. But sometimes when you're in this TTM game, you just need a dependable return. It's just good to know that you're going to get a return in a timely fashion. And I think Vance Law, let's look, 12 days, 12-day turnaround from the time it left my place to the time it got back. So thank you, Vance Law. And let's just jump right into the larger envelope, also again from the Provo area. Well, actually, it's not postmarked at all, and these stamps aren't stamped either. The only thing you see is this right here. But let's pop this open and see what we got here. Now, I know both Vance and his father, Vern, they're all great. Look at that. This photograph is from April 1962. Sport Magazine. Sport Magazine used to have just incredible photographs. Let's see if you can see that. There you go. Sport Magazine used to do incredible color photographs, especially considering it was in the early 60s. Look at the clarity of that, the color, just beautiful. He signed a Vern Law, very legible photograph. Cy Young and World Series champs, 1960. Vern Law is probably the best right-handed pitcher in Pittsburgh Pirate history. That's my opinion anyway. He played 16 years with the team, and he missed 2 for military service in the early 50s. But again, he won that ring in 1960, and he was 2-0 that year, 2-0 in the World Series. And if you remember, the Yankees just had their way with most of the pitching for the Pirates that series. They averaged about, 7 runs a game probably. But Vern Law, he had a 3.4 ERA in the World Series, won 2 games, 2-0, and of course, Elroy Face saved 3 of those games, and we had a TTM. He was in the last TTM. But he was 20-9 that year. He won the Cy Young and led the league in 18 complete games. He won 160 games for the Pirates over the course of his career. Great signer for years, for free, no charge. Although I did enclose $15 in cash. Let's see these cards. Yeah, I put $15 in cash just because I heard he's taking care of a sick son. Yeah, he signed both these cards. Vern Law, Cy Young, 1960. Both those. Just beautiful cards. So I think he's charging now. Let's see. Oh, there's a note. Let me read this off camera. Oh, he says, so you'll know next time because I've had to charge for my signatures. It's $8 per card and $10 for an 8x10. I do appreciate what you sent. Thank you, Vern. So I've got another partial signature there, which is nice. But great family, Vern Law and his son Vance Law. So now it's $8 a card and $10 for an 8x10. Okay, and that turnaround time, he was faster than Vance. He got this back in 9 days. 9 days from start to finish. Just a great return. He's 89 years old, guys, so still doing fairly well returning autographs, that's for sure. Number three, where is it from? Suburban, Illinois. Let's see who this one is. Uh-oh. No signature. No signature on that one. Oh, there it is. On the 86 tops, he only signed one. This is Ron Kittle. Ron Kittle. Signed it in black Sharpie on a black card. Might look better in blue, but that's okay. And then his rookie card here in 84 tops, he did not sign. So that's a little strange, but happy to get one of two back. Happy to get one of two. Hold on, let me see if I can find something out. There's a note on the back of the envelope. RonKittle.com, Ron Kittle Charities. I'm going to be right back. Just a moment. All right, guys, I'm back. I thought that was strange because I've never known Ron Kittle not to sign. He signs everything for everybody for free. And he had put this on the back of the envelope, so I thought, well, he's just referring people to his website. But then when this one was not signed, I went to look and thought maybe there's a clue somewhere. So, yeah, he only signs the 84 tops, the rookie year, his rookie year card, for charity. And he decided that when that card first came out, and the website will tell you, here's a picture on the website. If you make a minimum donation of $25 to Ron Kittle Charities, he'll sign it and return it to you. So I didn't know that when I sent that card, and I would have sent a check for the charity. I didn't know that. I'm sorry, and I'll go ahead and do that in the future. But that's interesting. Ron Kittle Charities, that rookie card. But Kittle, just to get back to him for a minute, he was anybody who collected cards in 83, 84 was looking for a Ron Kittle card because in 1982 he was in AAA and he was an absolute stud. I think he hit 50 home runs and 145 RBIs that year and I think he won the Triple Crown for Sir, but 50 home runs in the minor leagues. And I think he had about 40 the year before that. And then he comes to the major leagues and he hits 35 his rookie year, gets Rookie of the Year, and 35 homers and 100 ribbies. And man, his cards were hot. I mean, everybody was looking for it. And I also remember his rookie year, the All-Star game was at Comiskey Field. And he was selected to the All-Star game. And man, he got a huge ovation at his home field there in 83. Yeah, let's look. Yeah, there he is. There's the stats. 83 Rookie of the Year. Let's see, focus. Is that going to focus? Maybe not. 35 home runs, 100 RBIs. Yeah, the 82. Oh boy. 50 home runs, 144 RBIs, and hit 345 in AAA. The year before that, it was 40, 103, and 325 or 326. An absolute stud in AA and AAA. And at that time, he was 23, 24 years old. So hot item in the collecting community. He ended up playing about 10 years in the major leagues. Has suffered some injuries. I think his back was injured, and he just couldn't hit like he used to. But his batting practice is legendary. He used to rock out of the park at every park he'd go to prior to games. Fans would line up to watch his batting practice. So incredible signer, but I guess he only signs this rookie card for a minimum of $25 donation to his charity. And we got this back in 10 days. 10 days from start to finish. So that's it, guys. Vern Law, with his card, signed it with a Cy Young insignia. Signed this beautiful picture from Sport Magazine, Cy Young and World Series champs 1960. And then the two from his son, Vance Law. Good TTM, guys. We'll be back. Remember to like the video, subscribe, and hit your notification bell so you'll be alerted to all my the other videos that I post. And I've got some more TTMs coming. And just so happy that you're watching and subscribing. It really helps me out. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back soon.